right, what's going on, Nemesis people? Welcome back to the Nemesis All-Star Night, where the grind never stops. We've got the East battling the West all night long tonight. Uh, we're moving on to the Challenger League today, and I've got Miles with me. How you going, Miles?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm honestly ready to see how this match unfolds. Two powerhouse of teams ready to just go at it to see who's gonna be taking it home tonight.
Absolutely. And since this is All-Stars, we've presumably got the best of every league, Miles. So what can you tell us about these players in Challenger?
Let's see here. We're gonna start off with the West.
All
Them
right.
also leading tonight 3-1 so far. On the West All Star team, we have Blueberry, a mechanical demon, I must say. Graf, and they also have Jake on their team as well. And on the East, we have Jeffrey, the one and only our oh so beloved owner of this league, Austin Rockerman. And apparently the last bit isn't there.
Let's see who we've got in here. We've got Jeff in here. It's Rocker not in here. He'll be here soon, I'm sure. So let's go over some stats that I found, Miles. So I took the time to go and find some stats. So from the East, from Rockerman, he's got number 3 in demos. Okay, he's the number 3 in Challenger in total demos, along with Smeg. I don't know if Smeg's playing tonight, but Smeg was the replacement. He's also number 2 in demos. Okay, so we've got really high demos. Not only that, we've got Jeffrey, who definitely is playing tonight. Number 1 in demos per game. So this is absolutely going to be a demo-heavy game from the East. Not only that, I want to talk about Jeffrey for a second. Okay, you mentioned Jeffrey. I looked up Jeffrey's stats. Get a load of this, okay? Number 1 in score per game. Number 1 in goals per game. Number 1 in shots per game. Number 1 in demos per game. Number 1 in assists per game coming out from Jeffrey. That is ridiculous, Miles.
The number 1 player in Challenger. This might be a tough one for the West, honestly, to keep this streak going, honestly.
It appears to be. Although, over on the West, we've got Jake, who's number 2 in total goals, number 1 in total score, number 3 in total saves. We've got Blueberry, who has a similar stat line. We've got some bangers here going tonight, Miles. I'm excited.
Honestly, it's about to be absolutely amazing. But it's so weird to look at it. The top 3 in demos on the same team. I would say it's probably not going to be pretty out there on the field. I could definitely say it's going to be to say the least.
Oh, it's going to be a show. Absolutely. It's always the show, bringing in the top players from each league. You know, they're the best in their own respective ways, right? And it's always nice when you have an all-star on your team that you can count on to carry or score whenever's needed, right? But then you bring all of these top players in to play each other, and all of a sudden the dynamics change, right? You can't have 3 top scorers on the same team. That's just not how it works. So how do you think they're going to be having so many challenger players with number 1 and number 2 and number 3 stats pretty much across the board? How do you think they're going to mesh tonight, Miles?
Going at it. Honestly, it's like I said many times already. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be an absolutely amazing battle. But I have, in my opinion, the East winning this. Not only because of the stat line, but because of how easy the chemistry might work for these players. Just because of how good they each are at demos. That alone might win in the game, but we got to remember also on the other side as well, the best shooter in right now, not one.
Uh-oh. I think we lost you there for a second, Miles. Who's the best shooter?
No, my man. Okay, I'm safe. Best shooter, Jake. Obviously, best shooter out of these 6 players. Number 2, Blue. Obviously, it's definitely going to be a dogfight. I can say that for sure.
Yeah, I know Jake personally, and I've played with him quite a bit. Great guy, first of all, But yeah, an absolute menace on the field. He will not hesitate 1 second to flip a switch and just annihilate everyone with demos, with a crazy play, with some passes. There's really no telling with Jake. So that's going to be a tough one for the East because I know that Jake, at least, I don't know Blue and Grab very well, but I know that Jake is an absolute menace on the field if he wants to be. But on the other hand, we've got Jeffrey and we've got Milky and we've got Rockerman over there on the East who are all top, 1, 2, 3. In Jeffrey's case, top one in five different categories. So I agree. It is going to be an absolute shootout. Now let's see. I think who did you pick? Who did you pick to win? I already forgot, Miles.
I got the East winning.
You got the East winning. All right. Okay. I can definitely see why. Rockerman's usually pretty solid throughout. And we've got Jake, who debatably could be in rival rather than challenger, to be fair. You know what? Just for the sake of disagreeing with someone, I think I'm going to go West here. I think Jake's going to flip a switch. I think Jake's going to start getting physical. I think he's going to play a solid third for Blue and Grav. And I think West is going to take it here.
Okay.
And it looks like, let's see, we're waiting on Milky here, who I just got word appears to be joining up in just a second. Blue says, "Wake me up when he does." Well, Blue, that won't be very long. I know your time isn't so valuable to take a nap here. We all play Rocket League, so it can't be that valuable. But as we're waiting on Milk here, looks like he just joined the match. So we're going to get into this East versus West All-Star match in Challenger. I'm excited.
It's about to be an absolute battle.
And here we go to start off. We've got kickoff. Right over the goal there. Jake in the corner tries to shove it towards the opposing team. Jeffrey in the midfield gets it past one, all the way across the field over to Milky. He's trying to control it in the corner, but Grav shuts that down quick. Now Rockerman above the West goal. Jake tries to put this back middle, but he's shut down by Rockerman. Blue calls off Grav, takes the ball there. Jake popping it back up. Not seeing a whole lot of control so far in the first minute here, Miles.
Indeed, I can say that for sure. It's a lot of just trying to just forcing the ball down to see who makes the first mistake. But if either team takes one good controlled touch,
and there it is.
It could get them the goal. As Milky being able to just slide through the defense with just not one but two absolutely beautiful touches. Unfortunately, it was Blueberry who owned goal. But
as soon as I say no control, Milky controls the ball all the way into the other net, of course. Now here we are with one goal scored just over a minute into the game. A whiff there. Almost a goal. Now in the midfield. Milky controlling again, trying to turn this into offense.
Ooh.
He's got it past 1 and 2, and the ball's in front of the goal. It was dangerous, but Blue with a good touch across. Rocker throws it back into the West goal. There's a fight in the corner. West is trying to get it out. The mistouch from Jake. He's trying to do whatever he can with the 14 boost he has left. It's not a whole lot. Grab gets a free touch there. He's got one more in the corner. We got a big pinch over to West side. Jake trying to control here. He's got a little bit of room, but Jeffrey shuts him down in the midfield. Oh, the slow play in the corner from Jeffrey. He flicks over one, but Blue, good defense there. It seems like every time they try to make a fancy play, it's just shut down immediately, Miles.
Indeed, this east side roster, they're just trying to do whatever they can to not only singly eliminate one by one each player, but try to get a little bit fancy with it. I don't think the fanciness is gonna work, honestly. They just need to get down and dirty, just stick with the basics, and I'm pretty sure they can hold this lead way longer.
Definitely at the challenger level, they get used to those flashier plays and they understand a little more how to control. But there's Blue with their shot, and just like you said, they go for a simple passing play. Blue puts her away to tie it up.
Grab being able to catch up to the ball there, being able to play an absolute doozy of a pass to Blueberry, who's gonna slot that in the right side of the net. Beautiful play all around.
Beautiful play, absolutely. And now we're tied up with 2 minutes left. Let's see which way this goes. It's been pretty even so far. Nothing crazy's happened. Just some simple passing plays here and there that have turned into goals. Keeping it simple, just like we like, Miles, isn't it?
Indeed. The teams are just going back and forth. They're just taking the controlled touches now that they need to try to set each other up for some successful play. But who knows who's gonna strike next?
Absolutely. And now we've got Blue calling off Grav, trying to go for a strike in the corner. Now Grav's got a free ball, and he puts it on net for the corner. Rockerman, what a save up there in the top right corner. And the clear to get it back to midfield. Now we've got a couple battles in midfield here, a few 50s. Blue up with control, gets the reset, tries to buy his team a little time, and it works. Grav gets control. And now Jake with the attempted shot, but Jeffrey did a good job of shutting that down. And now we've got the counterattack here. Back the other way again. We've got Milky, the free ball. Tries to get over Jake, but he shuts that down well. But he gets the 50. Grabs last one back. He's got to play this one slow. Wait for his team. Tries to get a touch off the backboard, but it's not very clear. And there's Blue with the attempted clear. And Milky has the shot. Just goes right over Grav. What happened there, Miles?
Unfortunate clear out from Blueberry. Just tried to get it out, but fortunately for the East, Milky was just there at the right time, at the right place. Just being able to slot it past Grave. Getting this 2-1 deficit right here.
Seemed as if they were struggling with boost management there. We'll see if they can turn that around. But for now, we've got the ball over in the west corner with the clear from Jake. Soft touch from Rockerman. Tried to take control. Oh, not a great flick. So Jeffrey gets a good 50, and he's back up. We've got 10 seconds left here. Still up 2-1. Jake with the final touch. He gets it up the corner. He's got a touch here mid, but he doesn't have any boost. And it falls. And now we've got East pulling ahead 1-0, Miles.
Absolute, like I said, an absolute dogfight of our first game here. Both teams doing what they can. Both teams absolutely putting up numbers on the field, but the East are going to come out with this game 1 victory. And I like to say the person that I'm looking at right now that's kind of putting this team in a good spot for the East right now is Rocketman with that beautiful defense he had. Let's like that top of the net save that he had just sealed it on the defensive end for them.
Amazing save, amazing read from Rockerman, keeping them in this game, making sure that they stay up 2-1, and he'll pull through. And as we go into the second match, it was quite the interesting series of events there, the way that they were interacting with each other. What do you think that West needs to change here to kind of pull ahead? It was a close game, but what do you think they need?
I feel as if the West, good players all around. I feel the number one thing they need to do to make this a greater match for them is to try to look out for each other more. They're more kind of like centered around solo plays a bit. if they were to use those solo plays to try to create a shot for their teammates who would probably be in the perfect position, this would probably be a different story.
I agree with you. It seems like they do lack a little bit of aggression here, a little bit of follow through. Let's see if we can change that going into game 2 as we've got the ball right back into the west corner. See with good 50 from blue. Jake's up to try to center that, but Jeffrey takes really good control here. He's got a pass option, but Grav shuts it down. Back in the midfield, we've got Rocker popping it up on the wall, taking control. Still in the west corner, Jake with a good touch there, back to blue. 50, down to Grav. He's got to take his time here. Looks like he's got no boost. Oh, and the demo coming out from Jeffrey onto Jake. Let's see if that turns into anything. Blue makes a good clear, buying time for his team. Jake now cross the goal. Shut down from Jeffrey, but Blue's right back on it. Gets it over one. He's got control here. Oh, Rocker with a great clear back to midfield. Nothing's come of it yet, though. It looks like we're just playing boomer ball again, Miles.
Yeah, it's just like game 1, just banging the ball down and hope that someone makes a mistake. But I'm seeing the East right now getting put on defense a lot more this game, which is definitely an upgrade. But it's gonna be the West that need to find some way to just get it past this amazing East defense right now.
Absolutely. It's all fine and dandy to boom it and buy time for your team, but you're not going to score unless you put the pressure on. Get a second man up there to finish that shot.
Indeed.
Now as we got Jeffrey. Gets it over Grav in the midfield, and that just goes right in. Where was Blue?
Oh, okay. Rockman with the clear off the backboard. Jeffrey, again, being at the right place at the right time, able to slot one, rolling off the bottom left corner and in. Getting this 1-0. 3 minutes left to go.
Absolutely. 2 minutes in. 1 goal down for the West now. Let's see if they can pull back, get some momentum going here. It looks like East has all the momentum going into this second game. So we're going to see if they can pull something through here. Milky with the touch past Blue on the right wall. Going for the center. Tries to play it all the way across, but can't keep possession. Now we've got Grav set up for the double tap, but Rocker... Oh, that went right through Rocker, man. What was that?
A good play all around. Grav just clearing the upfield, and it's going to be Jake who's going to pass back to Grav. So beautiful double tap. Grav's going to be able to put it under Rocker, man, to tie the game up.
That was disgusting. How did he even get that around Rocker, man? That was incredible. That was a good shot.
Honestly.
To tie it up halfway through the game. Now we've got a chance for West here. Milky with the miss off the backboard, but a good touch from Jeff to save him. Buy him some time. Jake with the shot from the corner. I don't even think they were expecting that one, Miles.
The entire blue team just getting caught lacking, as I will always say. Beautiful placement from Jake, far left post. Past the entire team there, getting the lead, but will they be able to hold it?
Absolutely. It seems like they got some momentum back here. Let's see if they can keep that positive energy going. It's always great to score a couple goals in a row. It really brings up the team morale. Now let's see if we can capitalize off of it. As we've got Jeffrey trying to take it into the west corner. Rockerman keeping the pressure. Looks like Wes is they're a little confused right now. There it is. Rockerman comes out of nowhere?
The entire team here getting involved. Jeffrey being a menace in the back end. Milky being able to play in middle, and Rockerman being able to get there to slam it in, tying this game up. Anyone's game here.
That was a tough one for West. They were all getting bumped, all getting boosts stolen. There's not a whole lot you can do there. As Milky attempts a shot, but Grav puts it into their own corner. Now we've got a free ball for West here. Blue pops it up to Grav. He went for a crazy angle, but Jake will just clean it up.
I think the fake here he got the assist for it.
Ooh.
That's
Grab got.
crazy.
Oh wow, the
Gra-
shadow touch coming out from Grab for the win. It's a good heads up play from Jake there to read that miss. And now we've got West up once again with 1.5 minutes left. Rocker Man couldn't put that away. Oh no. Now we've been going back and forth in this game, Miles. There's no momentum to be had here. Who do you think's going to finish this one out so far?
Honestly, it's looking like the West team. The West team are definitely kicking it up a notch, but the blue team, I say blue team, the West team are definitely staying in it, keeping this East team on their toes, no matter what, on defense or on offense. But
Absolutely.
it's
been a lot closer of a game this time around, that's for sure. Not quite as much just booming back and forth. We've got some control starting to look more like a challenger game as we've got a fight in midfield for possession. Rocker in his own corner, but Grav with the nice 50. He's got control now, tries to put it around. Milky's got that. Still in the east corner. Blue trying to back pass, but he just passes right to Milky, and the double commit. They couldn't quite get it out of their net there.
Unfortunate double commit on the goal line from both Grav and Jake here. It looked like Grav had the better touch there, but it's gonna be on Jeffrey and Milky creating a play with each other and tying this game up with 16 seconds to go.
Fantastic shot coming out from Milky. It's hard to save that one as we're coming into the last 10 seconds of the match. And we're tied. Now we've got to play in the midfield. Milky pops it up for Jeffrey. Tries to play it off the corner, but it drops. Just getting a ghost touch. So here we are in overtime. In game 2 of the Challenger All-Star, Milky tries to take control. We've got a big old cluster there over in the midfield. Let's see if we can recover from this. Rocker over to Jeffrey, off the corner. Jake cuts off the pass. And now Jake, with the demo, opts for the demo. Grav with a good challenge. It goes mid. Jeffrey's going to have a tough time with this. Jake can't quite get the challenge in there. And now Blue back towards the midfield, over to Grav. West is making a push here. He's got Jake straight down, but Milky cuts it off. Blue now in front of the goal. Good 50 from Jeff. And a clear out from the West. Rocker tries to put it mid. Cut off from Blue again. Oh, now we've got the double commit from West. Let's see if they can do anything with this. Having to play it slow here. West is looking a little awkward. I saw 2 double commits in a row, so they're going to have to try to recover from this. A fake from Jeffrey. The flick doesn't come through. Blue was right on top of him. And we're already 1 minute and 20 seconds into this with a passing play coming. Milky with the shot. Blue, what a save. But Milky's still there. Grab. Tries to defend, but he own goals. No. Oh my. What a nail biter.
The good defense from both Blue and Grav, especially Grav with that off the crossbar save, but at what cost? It's in the net regardless.
Yeah, those are tough saves right there. You've got so much pressure coming out from the East. Well, now we've got East up 2-0 in the 5-game series. So this will be match point here. We'll see if the West can pull a reverse sweep here. Do you see that happening, Miles?
It's a tough one to say. I mean, with how the East are how good the East are playing right now on both sides of the field, it's gonna be hard to say if either side are gonna come back, if either side are gonna actually give up on this. But the West are gonna have to work extremely hard. But with how the East are playing, it's gonna be tough to pull a reverse sweep.
We'll pretend like I didn't just join the West team for a second there. As we're getting into Game 3 in the Challenger All-Star Series, We've got East up 2-0 on the series. Let's see if West can pull back here. They had a good chance there in game 2, but they just couldn't quite finish there. Good overtime win coming out from East. So it looks like the game plays a lot closer, but we'll start it off 15 seconds in from just a little chip shot from Milky Mouse.
Looks like Milky getting a little saucy here with a little wave dash into a bit of a pop, throwing like Jake off.
Looking like a Vample dribble play there.
Exactly.
So we've already got 1 goal up. 20 seconds into this game 3. West is really going to have to pull something through here, Miles. What do you think it's going to take here? Who do you think is going to be one of the... Okay, it's Graf. There you go.
I guess that's all it takes. It just takes Graf to just absolutely slot one in off the miscommunication from the East Side team.
Unfortunate for East, kind of beat themselves there.
Indeed.
So now we've got it tied. 30 seconds into the game. 2 really quick goals to start off game 3 here. Nice little shootout. Now we'll see what comes of it. We've got Milky. What on earth was that?
What a double tap off the ground, I guess. Milky just... See, he basically said, if they're going to score like that, then I'm going to score like this. I'm going to make it a little bit more nice, though.
He absolutely could not let that slide. The missed touch causing the first goal for West of this game from Milky, so he needed to make up for it, and he absolutely did. Now we've got all of East really close to each other here. This is going to be tough, but Jeffrey, great clear all the way back to the West corner. So let's see if the West can push it back onto offense. The ground pinch from Grav, but it looks like it's just going to go straight into the arms of Jeffrey here. Oh, but he's boostless, so he can't do a whole lot with this. Grav to the middle. Jake with the finish. Nice passing play coming out from West.
Unfortunate for Jeffrey to have little to no boost there. Grav's going to take advantage of that and just get a good pass mid to Jake. Catching Rocket Man off guard as well. And they're going to be able to tie it up.
Absolutely Milky. With no corner boost there. So we'll see if West can keep their all-star dreams alive here. But this is going to be a tough one. Rocker Man can't quite get the shot on goal there. Blue tries to get it past Jeffrey, but he can't. Oh, Jake with an unfortunate pinch, and Milky's just going to finish that. That's tough.
Unfortunate for Jake to get caught out there off of... Actually, Grab getting caught out there off of Jake's unfortunate double tap back middle. Free pass to Milky. Milky's going to gain the lead in as little as they were down.
Yeah, great idea. Just unfortunate execution there. So let's see if they can come back from this. 1 goal down with 3.5 minutes left. Oh, almost finished from Grab, but then he just pops it right over Milky. What happened there, Miles?
Okay. I mean, they're just. I guess it's like you said. It's just gonna be a straight up shootout. Grab just shoots it on net. Unfortunately, it bounces off the corner, but fortunately, it bounces right back into his hands.
Goal's a goal.
Indeed.
Here we are tied up again. This is looking a lot like the second game here, Miles. But the question is, if we're going to be this close the whole game, who's going to clutch up here today?
I mean, I don't know. It's honestly best to just leave it to the gameplay of both teams. What a save from Jeffrey. But it's going to be...
turns it straight into offense.
A beautiful save off the goal line. But Jeffrey did an absolute slide into the top right corner. Getting the lead once again is the West.
Too much speed coming out from the East there, transferring from defense to offense as quickly as possible to put themselves up 1 goal. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game here, we've still got a lot of game to play, and the West has definitely had their moments. So we'll see if they can have a few more. Take this into game 4. Right now it looks like East has the pressure. But a good 50 from Blue to throw it back into the East corner. Oh, Rockerman's awkward. And the bump on Jeffrey. Makes for an awkward situation here on East. Grav gets it around 1. Trying to play something fancy here. They can't quite get control of it. So now we've got Rocker in the midfield going for the pinch. Tries to put it mid, but no one's there to take the shot. Milky, back middle again. Again, no one's there to take the shot. So we'll see. Oh, Blue with the mistouch. Fakes out Rocker, man. Now we've got a fight in the midfield. And the demo. Blue. Oh, the bump from Jake! What a play!
W bump indeed coming from Jake off of the clear from Blue into their net.
Oh, that was nasty. I told you before the match, Jake's a menace. You never know where that man is. It's scary. And he definitely pulled through there. We're tied up again, just under 2 minutes left in the match. Let's see if West can clutch this one out. They've got all the pressure starting off the kickoff. But a good clear from Milky. Jeffrey with the air dribble pass off of Milky. What a play, Miles.
The pass, the back
the pre-jump.
The 1 to 2 to 1, and a pre-jump air dribble from Jeffrey? Okay.
Disgusting.
5-4. Absolute shootout.
Go take a shower. Gross. Oh my. Now East up again. Oh, crap. What a touch. Jake with the read to... Oh, that was close. West is pulling out all the stops here. We'll see if one can actually pull through for them.
Oh,
there's a shot from Jeffrey. It's popped over the West goal. Now Blueberry with the reset. Can't quite finish, and Grav with the mistouch here. Now we got Milky with a free ball on his left corner, but not a lot of boost. He's going to try to go mid to Rocker. Oh, but the triple commit coming out from East. No, Jake! Jake, no! So close! East had a triple commit, and Jake just couldn't finish there, but oh, he'll do it anyway. Oh my goodness, what is happening, Miles? I'm confused.
I'm not gonna lie, the confidence on the East team just skyrocketed with that triple commit they went for there. They tried to go for a team pinch, and ended up biting them in the butt as Jake is gonna be there to tie the game back up again with 50 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my. Challenger gameplay. My brain can't handle it. So here we are, tied up again. 5-5 this time with 35 seconds left into the match. This is for all the beans here.
Oh no.
Oh, Milky. He's got an open goal. He sets himself up for the double tack, but it's right off the post, and we've got the defensive triple commit coming out from West. So let's see if they can recover from that. Blue with a good touch to get it over Rockerman, and he's still got control. He opts to just pop it up to buy time. We're coming into the last 10 seconds of the match, and we've got a lot of pressure on the East side. Oh, Grav with the finish! And they're up with 5 seconds left.
What a placement from Grav. Blue 50 Jeffrey back up, and then Grav with the perfect placement under 2 East defenders here. Will they hold this lead?
2 seconds left. Jeffrey with the shot, but it's off the post. Oh my goodness, that was close. Woo.
Oh my.
I cannot believe West pulled that through, Miles.
I know if you're Jeffrey in that situation, you're a bit tilted. I must say for sure.
Oh my. Jeffrey had an open corner there. An open left post. Oh, and it looks like we're going to we've been asked for a server reset. So we're going to hop out of here and see if we can find a new server. In the meantime, we've got East still leading the series 2-1. West pulled out all the stops there. High scoring game. They were going nuts. Do you think they're going to keep this momentum going into game 4, Miles?
With how they're playing, it's definitely likely that they'll keep this same aggression, this same offensive push that they've been keeping that entire game to win this. It's possible. It's still within reach. But I know this East team is they're gonna take it to the drawing board for a second, and they're gonna work up something to make themselves better for this game 4. They
They're
can win
gonna
it
have
all.
to.
They can win it all right here, but they just gotta put in the effort. They gotta put it in. Let's see if
They're
they're gonna
gonna
do so.
they're gonna have to figure something out here. They've got the momentum going into Game 4, but so far, East has won the first and second games. It is pretty hard to get a sweep. Usually, a team will wake up for at least one of those games and get a little momentum. So we'll see if this is one of those situations where the East just shuts them right back down, or let's see if the West gets some momentum back. But as I say that, Milky comes out 10 seconds in and scores the first goal right off the bat.
Good good reaction time from Jeffrey. They're being able to play it off the corner, and Milky kind of pre-jumping it a little bit, being able to slot it past this West defense, being able to score within 9 seconds. Look at that.
Absolutely. They definitely like to go up first thing. Oh, and the missed touch from Milky can't quite get that shot on. Oh, and the touch around Rockerman from Blue. It's going to roll up the East backboard. Rockerman with a little bit of a clear, but grabs there to shut it down. Grab back to the middle. Blue with the shot. Oh, and the double commit coming out from East, but they still can't get it out, Miles.
The 50 from Grav playing it from their left side, back middle, and it's gonna be Blue going for a bounce shot up and under this defense.
Little confusing there for the East defense. Let's see if we can clean it up. We're already on track to have a back and forth game just like the rest of them have been. At least it hasn't been a shutout, Miles. We've been on our seats, that's for sure.
Indeed, for that, both teams absolutely just doing what they can do, what they do best, making this an absolute shutout of a game, just making it so fun to watch.
Absolutely, it has been a blast to watch so far. Let's see if we can get a game 5 out of it. Now that would be awesome. Oh, now we got Blue on the offensive side. No, what a save from Milky off his own backboard. But we've still got pressure on the East side. Let's see if West can keep it up. Blue with a good 50 middle, but no one's there. And now across to Jake. Jake, we've got a 1v1 against Jake and Jeffrey. Good 50, but Grav can't quite put that away. Just wasn't quite in the right position. Now we've got West on the attack. Blue trying to make a play over to Grav, but he can't quite reach there. The open goal from Jeffrey in the midfield. What happened there?
The speediness of Jeffrey there, getting not only the 50 out of the corner off ceiling, but then being able to absolutely dust. Who was that? I think that was Jade that got dusted there.
Yeah.
The absolute speed from Jeffrey getting the lead here.
Absolutely. Jeff's absolutely been quick to the ball in the midfield. Turn it into a couple goals so far this series. Milky. Oh, Milky with the air dribble. Oh, but good defense from Jake to shut that down. Now we've got an open goal on the East side. A faking challenge over there in the East corner. Blue with a nice pop, but no one's there to receive it. Rocker in the midfield. Tries to pop that mid. Couple 50s coming out in front of the West goal. Oh, and a 50 from Jeff. Is that going in? Oh, what a save from Grav off his crossbar to keep them in the game here. And now 2.5 minutes in. We've got East up 1. Whoa, that was scary. 2.5 minutes in. We've got East up 2-1. Let's see if they can keep West at bay here. Milky. So much pressure coming out from the East here, Miles. The West are going to have to figure something out quick.
Indeed. This East team is looking like they're just trying to have some fun now. They're going for pre-jumps, more passing plays. They're just trying to have a good time right now, going for all these type of plays. And you see Rocketman trying to go for a ceiling shot there. keeping this West team on defense for more than half of the game there.
It is an all-star match. We need some entertainment here. That's for sure. So I'm all for it. I'm all for those crazy plays. As we got Milky trying to make one himself, but can't quite get it over the goal line defense there. Rocker man. on the
Ooh.
west backboard. Now we've got Grav with the carry out, but he doesn't have much boost left. Milky takes it away from him. Jeffrey gives it right to Jake. Let's see if Jake can do something. Trying to get over to the Grav. But gets shut down by Rocker. And now we've got huge battle in the midfield here. Seems like what's been for the past 2 minutes. Now with 1 minute remaining, the East is still up by 1, Miles. I don't know if West is going to be able to pull this through.
I mean, with 53 seconds, who knows what will happen, but it's not looking like they're able to pull much off. The plays just aren't happening as I say that.
As we say that, of course. What a passing play.
Blue getting the control, getting the touch over Rockerman there, lobbing it out to Jake, being able to tie it up.
Nice passing play. Coming out from West, they definitely needed that with only 45 seconds left in this game 4. They're going to have to pull one more good play here, at least, to bring themselves to game 5. Let's see if they can do it as we head into the final 30 seconds. Still tied up. Jeffrey with the clear on net. Jake puts it away. And now Blue back over into the east corner. He stays on it, tries to get the 50 middle. Grav with the shot, and he puts it over.
The clear from Blue, being able to create the shot all by himself and getting the pass mid for Grav, taking the lead for the first time. 17 seconds left.
What a clutch play coming out from the West. I said earlier that I didn't know if they had the clutch in them, Miles, but it looks like I was wrong.
It's looking like it indeed. But with 5 seconds left, is this East team going to be able to pull something out? Jeffrey, no. Unfortunately,
And it falls.
Gets 50 by the entire team. They're not letting anything in their net. As we're going to go to a game 5 on Champions Field.
This is exciting, Miles. We love ourselves a game 5, especially for an all-star match like this. Loads of fun.
Always. With this stacked of a roster on both sides, it's going to be down to the wire. I can definitely say that for the least.
So now here's the deal. We've got East up, I believe, 3-1 tonight in total. But now we've got West, Challenger West, trying to come for the reverse sweep. All right? We got reverse sweep situation here. Do you think it's going to happen, Miles?
If they keep the aggression that they've been putting on so far, yes. Absolutely. They've been on defense for most of the time, but they've been absolutely amazing with the counterattacks. If they keep this up, they can definitely win this for sure.
Ooh! That's coming right out the gate. The missed shot from Grav. He almost had that one to put West up 10 seconds in, but can't quite finish there. As we got Milky with the pre-jump. What the heck was that? Jake puts it middle for Blue. But Jeffrey beats the ball to the goal. Gets it out of there. Jake with some nice placement, but put away by Milky and Rocker with the offensive push there. Jeffrey keeping it in. Now Jake trying to get a controlled touch that flies all the way over to Milky. Trying to buy time for his demoed teammate Rockerman. Rockerman carries it out. Popped mid for Jake. Jake puts it into the corner, but Grav can't quite go. But the demo coming out. Can he get that angle? Ooh! Oh no, so close. Coming out from West. They definitely needed that one for the team morale, Miles.
That's just an unfortunate miss, honestly. You can't do nothing about that. I mean, you just gotta toughen up, deal with it, continue going as he's always been going this entire series.
Absolutely, that's definitely a mindset. Whoa, what a shot from Milky! What on earth was that, Miles?
I mean, it's like you said, I guess this All-Star game would be an All-Star game without a little bit of flair, as Milky with the pre-jump off of Rockerman's clear off the wall. Absolutely sliding it in the middle of the net.
Talk about flair. Good Lord Almighty. What a shot from Milk. Whew. As he's up on defense, trying to get it across his own goal and over one. Over to Jeffrey. Blue, last on defense, almost gets bumped by Rockerman. but he stays alive just enough to get a touch on the ball. Now we've got a dangerous ball here in front of the West goal. Over grab. Jake with a good clear to buy his team some time. And goes for the midfield pass, but can't get it. Shut down by Milky. We got Jeffrey going for a demo. Milky for a center. But no demo comes through for East. As we're 2 minutes into this game 5. East is up 1-0. West is going to have to pull something clutch here, Miles.
Yeah, indeed. They're gonna have to pull all the stops, all of the aggression now. As I almost slots bar down banger. Unfortunately, off the crossbar there.
That was very close coming out from Jake. Good attempt. Now we're reaching the halfway point here in game 5. West is still down 1. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Rocker with the attempted shot, but can't put anything on. And the center. But an easy put away for Grav. As Grav is up for a demo. Oh, no, a pass. Pop up to Grav. Almost, but couldn't quite finish that. Now we've got East taking control. East on the counterattack. Shut down by Jake, but it goes mid. Milky with the shot over to Jeffrey. Can't quite get the redirect. Now Rocker with control over in his corner, but shut down by Blue. Oh, Grav with the good attempt of a shot there. And Jake with the slow play. Can he put it in? No! Jake! So close. West is having so many opportunities here, but they just can't quite follow through, Miles.
They're getting a lot of attempts right there. Jake got.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Okay, I'll just shut my mouth about what happened earlier. We're just gonna talk about this right here. Blue with the slot off backboard. Grab pre-jumping it from the wall.
Oh my. That was nasty. Oh my goodness. I don't even have much to say about that. That was just disgusting. That was insane from Grav. To even go for that shot was an incredible feat in itself.
I mean, we wanted flair.
I thought Rocker Man was just about to burst their bubble there. But West defense is holding up here for now. But this is a tough spot. Oh, Milky with the miss. The double commit from West. And now we've got East with control. Throwing it mid. Milky with the attempted redirect. And Jeffrey off the backboard. Oh my goodness, what is happening?
What a read from Jeffrey. Jeffrey off the wall. Again to Milky, who's ready for that middle pass. Oh. What an angle for Jeffrey to hit there.
Oh my god.
The needle.
These guys are going nuts in game 5. What is this?
But it's all going to be who can be nuttier, honestly, to keep keep their lead alive.
What a show. As we've got East up 1 with 45 seconds left. We're going to need West to come through with something crazy again here. These defenses are solid, and it seems like the only thing that's getting through is just absolute insane plays, Miles.
The plays that we've seen in this game 5 are just out of the ordinary. Ooh. Unfortunately, another possible play, but cleared out by Jake. It's just I'm speechless. See, from all these nutty challenger players just going absolutely crazy.
Well, here we are with 10 seconds left in game 5. Oh
no!
That is unfortunate.
Jake getting caught out in the open off of Blue's accidental chuck clear that set up Rocker Man to possibly hit the dagger for the East to win.
West had to be aggressive there, that's for sure. Jake had to put it all in the line, unfortunately. Came back to bite him. So as this ball drops in game 5, we're going to have East winning this Challenger Series. I believe East is now, we're going 3-2 West on the night so far.
Yep.
And as this Challenger game finishes, good games, absolutely. So what was your favorite shot? Was it the East shot where they redirected it right off the post, or did you like the first one where it was off the backboard?
I like that one that was off the backboard. That was
That one
absolutely
was crazy.
insane.
That one was crazy. Coming off the wall, jumping all the way across the field to
Yeah,
try to put that one away.
the confidence behind that shot is just, it's honestly amazing.
Oh,
Especially from
absolutely.
Grav. I know Grav is a mechanical player, but I was just not expecting that.
That was absolutely insane from Grav. All right, as we finish up this Challenger series, thank you guys for stopping by. We're going to go to a quick break as we're leading into the Rival series. You'll see me back here in just a few minutes. Miles, thanks for stopping by with me. Appreciate you.
Hey, no problem. That was fun to watch, I must say.
Absolutely, and we're excited for this Rival match coming up. But first, we're going to go to break.
Ring once, ring twice.